Hi, this is Charles Linden. Why do we sweat during a stress or anxiety response? Well, it's an adrenal response. It's part of the flight or fight response, which is responsible for protecting us during times of perceived threat. And obviously, we've all sweated during high amounts of exercise, or maybe when we've had to give a speech or something else that causes the stress response. Why we sweat is very simple from a physiological point of view. Blood is diverted from the skin and from other areas of the body during the anxiety response to the muscles to provide the muscles with the food they need to either fight or flee from a potential threat. So if we were in the jungle and we were confronted by a black panther, we'd have to make a decision to either try and kill it or run away from it. And blood would be diverted away from certain parts of the body, namely places like the stomach, where digestion isn't needed during that response for a short time, and that blood is diverted into the muscles to carry glucose, water and oxygen to the muscles. Obviously, when blood goes to the muscles, they get warmer. When they're used, they get warmer. And the only way for the body to cool itself down is to act like a radiator in a car, and that is to take the air around us and push it against our bodies to cool down the system within. So what happens is that, and you can demonstrate this very clearly actually, sweat comes out of the sweat glands on the skin and is distributed over the skin. And at that point, the water is removed from the body by evaporation. And it's the process of evaporation, that removing the body from the surface of your skin, that produces the effect of removing the heat from your body. And you can demonstrate this very effectively. If you lick the back of your hand and then blow the back of your hand, you'll feel cold. And most people think that this is because your breath is cold against your skin. It's not. What's happening is that your warm breath is hitting the water on your skin, the saliva. It's evaporating the saliva off your skin, and with it, with that evaporation process, goes the heat from your skin below the moisture. And this is what happens when you sweat. And it is perfectly natural during the anxiety response for your body to sweat in order to cool itself down, because it doesn't know that there's no real threat there. It doesn't know that you're not going to have to fight or flee from something that is a potential danger to you. And that's why you sweat during the anxiety reaction. But obviously, the core of your anxiety disorder is the subconscious anxious habit that fuels this high anxiety when it's not appropriate. And the only way to get rid of that subconscious anxious habit is to replace it with a non-anxious habit. In other words, to